Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're here for
Yes.
another Tuesday episode with you all, and we are
Mhm.
very excited.
Yes, we
This,
are.
I feel like this week has gone by so fast too. So
Yes, yes. It
yeah,
is going by quickly. It's almost the middle of the week already.
yes, and you know what? It's fair time. Like it's really the fair time. Like I
Oh,
know y'all had the fair in Panama like 2 weeks ago, right?
yeah.
How was it?
It was nice. I always take my baby in the beginning of the week because I don't want to be with the crowds and stuff towards the end of the week. So I always take her
Yeah,
like either the first couple of nights, so it don't be as crowded and she can get on the rides and all that stuff. So
that makes sense. That makes
yeah,
total sense. Okay,
yeah.
y'all, I'm trying
So
to get all
yeah.
my stuff situated to y'all.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
enjoyed herself, so that's all that matters. So we rode and we left at a decent time. We ready for
oh,
bed. So yeah, that was a plus because we
okay.
was there when it opened.
Oh no, what time? What time did they open?
I think it's 6, if I'm not mistaken, but the line was so long to get in. So, this year they had where you couldn't take like any purses. It had to be clear purses.
Okay.
So they had clear, you can only take clear purses. I had like a book bag, but it was considered her baby bag. So they did let me take that in, but they searched it as well. Then they had like the metal detectors and all that stuff out there. So it was very different from, previous years. But of course, with everything that happened last year, it wasn't a fair that came last year, but they had like a carnival or whatever it was. So since
Okay.
all those mishaps, they upped the security this year and stuff. So
That makes sense. And last year was at a different location too, right? Let me check my device.
no, it was at the fairgrounds.
Okay.
Yeah, it was at the fairgrounds last year.
Y'all,
But
I'm listening. I'm just making sure we're on. So I want y'all to think I'm looking down at my phone thing, but I am. Well, I kind of am, but I want to make sure we're good on all of our platforms. So since we're just starting, like we are doing everything. We have no moderator, we have no technical person. It's us doing everything. So
yeah.
if you do see us looking down or trying to make sure we're good to go, that's what it's about. But we are definitely
Right.
paying attention and we're focused. But
Yeah.
we want to make sure we're good and we're showing on all of our platforms because we don't want anyone to miss anything.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely want to be able to touch people, touch lives, and
Yes.
be here to talk, chat, whatever it is. Yeah, my kids, they are I don't know, my son, he really is not like big into the fair
Mm-hmm.
amusement park thing. He'll go, but it's nothing like, oh mom, I want to be at the fair. I
Yeah.
gotta go to the fair, which sometimes I wish he would, but then I'm like, okay, let me chill out.
Yeah.
I know when he was younger, he loved to ride. He would be trying to
Mm-hmm.
keep up with my daughter who was older and get on all the rides he wasn't allowed to, but now he's
Mm-hmm.
able to go and do.
He
It's
don't
like,
want to.
I'm good. I want to be at home training.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, take your rest day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's good. Yeah. So now she still go, but of course, teenagers, they want to walk around. She don't ride nothing. She just want to walk. So
like we used to. Remember,
right, walk
girl, you have
around
a
in
whole new
circles.
outfit.
Girl, I didn't never have like back in the days, that's when you really go out. Like they say, like that's who you really know who somebody with. They go to the fair and they dress alike at the fair.
Yes, yes. whether it be with your boo or with your best
Yes.
friend. Yes. Girl, we could not go to the
Yes.
fair. You had to be like clean. And for what?
Right.
And
Yes.
we got dressed up and go to the mall and was clean.
Yeah.
So,
You have a fair outfit, a mall outfit. Yeah, to walk around in circles all night long.
that's
Walk
it.
around
And
in
just
circles.
look.
Walk around in circles. And
Yeah.
back then, I think they still do it now. You ask what day is everybody going? Like what day you going to the fair to make sure you there when everybody go. Yeah.
Yep. That's interesting. So,
Yes.
we're trying to wait for a few more to get on before we get going. But those of you who are on, we want to thank all of our new watchers, viewers, followers. Thank you for joining us and taking the time out to come see what we have in store and see what we're about. And for those of our loyal returning followers, subscribers, we thank you for coming back time after time, showing love and support. So we appreciate you all. And regardless, we hope that you will come back next week for whatever we may have in store. I know this week we really didn't promote early in advance because we're trying different methods to see, hey, what's going to bring the people, what's not going to bring them, where we get more views, where, what our analytics show. And so we're just trying some different things. I know one time we went just our voice, if I'm not mistaken. And then another time we came on and we have had some great guests this month. We've actually brought on 3 and all of them were great. And it was a blessing having them. So we're going to bring more guests to you all. And we got a special surprise. So y'all stay until the end so we can let y'all know what our surprise is. But you have to stay to know what it is. So, good stuff coming, good stuff in store. So we are very excited. So I think Jessica, we're gonna go ahead and get going because I know we were like a few minutes behind. If that's okay.
That's fine.
Okay, so I want to start off and say welcome to the Topeka and Jessica's Weekly Live. We're 2 best friends, which is me and her. We're from the South. Our goal is to not only inspire, encourage, provide hope and entertainment by discussing different topics, situation, and real life events through transparency with a sense and a little dab of humor and realness that you won't find anywhere else. And I would like to add that what we talk about is not rehearsed, it's not script, we're very transparent. So you're getting it. We didn't go over anything. We're not like, oh, this is what we're gonna talk about. It's what you say. None of that. You're getting it just like it is. And tonight we're going to open our platform up, and we did put the link in there, and I will flag the link in a minute, where if you would like to come on and join in our discussion, we definitely welcome you. You would just pretty much take that link, copy it and paste it in your browser. So if you have an Android, it'll be your Chrome browser. If you have an Apple, it'll be your Safari browser. But just copy and paste, and you'll go into a waiting room, and we'll bring you on. We definitely would like to hear from our viewers, our followers, our audience on what we're talking about today. And today we're having girl talk. So if y'all ever wonder what us girls talk about, how we feel about different stuff, we're bringing it to you. Nothing will be withheld, and y'all bring it, because again, we do try to cover everything, but sometimes we forget, and sometimes we leave stuff out, especially if we get to talking and we just be in our little zone like we are on the phone all day, pretty much every day. So hey, just chime in. But I am your host, Topeka.
And I'm Jessica. Welcome, everybody. Hey, First Lady, and hey, Cent, and hey, Mr. Hines. Thank y'all for joining us, and everybody else that is watching as well. So like Pika said, we are a platform that is transparent. We're not going to hold anything back. We may hold some things back, depending on what it is. But for the most part, we are transparent. This is an open platform. So with that being said, we are not giving you information that you should just go take and run with it. Not saying that you should say, we're saying that you should not go and say, hey, Topeka and Jessica told us to do this, and this is what we're going to do. This is what they said do. No, it's none of that. We may have professional insights on a lot of things, but we are not giving you professional advice. So anything we talk about, if it's medical wise, if it's therapist wise, or anything like that, please seek your professional as far as your medical physician, your therapist, or whomever for the advice that they recommend for you. So this is like, again, an open platform for us to talk, discuss, bring guests on, just to discuss different things that we may have a topic about. Like tonight, we don't have a topic, so it's an open platform. If y'all want to say, hey, I want to get on or whatever, that is absolutely fine. Pika has placed the links up there for Facebook, YouTube, to join us through your Chrome browser or your Safari if you have an Apple. So yes, tonight is open. Huh?
Girl talk. I said we are excited. Girl talk,
Yes.
girl talk. So yes, we're definitely we're here for it. So again, welcome. So we got a lot of returners and some newcomers. So
yes.
Hello and thank you all for joining us. So yeah, exciting stuff. I think I don't know where we're gonna start it, but if y'all got something y'all want us to start, we're just gonna start talking like we normally be talking. So
and I know it's like a lot that's been going, because I told you I had to y'all, I'm a big Instagram person. Like I'll get on Facebook and I'll post and I may scroll a little bit, but as far as that's probably about all I do. So I really get on Instagram, and at one point, if y'all familiar with the Shade Room and the Neighborhood Talk, like those are my news resources. So I would call people like, girl, you seen it? She like, no, I haven't seen. I'm like, well, because sometimes I do look at that as like stuff that we can discuss, things that are going on in the world. It's like trending topics or whatever. So in that, with that, like being the first thing that would pop up on my Instagram, I had to mute it. So meaning I had to go in and say, you know what, this like really be taking up my time sometimes when I come on Instagram for business stuff, and like it just get distracted, because I know sometimes we can get distracted with stuff that really don't have anything to do with us or what we're trying to be productive in. So that was a big step for me. And I'm not gonna lie, last night I had to do like a little binge on the Shade Room and Neighborhood Talk. I had to go back and see what was being talked about. But other than that, I had to mute it,
right?
Huh?
You were on a fast from social media, right? At one time?
That was like, a couple of weeks ago. So I do go on social media fast, meaning that I may take like a week off. And that's just for me, because you don't realize a lot of times how much time you spend on social media, just like browsing and just looking. And a lot of times I will get sidetracked. Like I can go have something that I'm planning on going to do as far as social media, because I use it a lot for my business. And then if I see something, I will go like down a little loophole or rabbit hole and just start looking at everything else that does not pertain to what I initially was going on there for.
And be off topic as well.
Yes. Yes. So I have to go on fast here and there, just so that I can do like a reset with my mind and my thinking. I use it as a time to, I really pray and really like get the guidance and stuff that I need. Because sometimes people think, oh, when people say fast, it's like food, so if you can fast from anything that you feel like takes up your time and does not put like any real substance in your mind. And sometimes we get caught up in the social media things, and so that's one of my things that I use as a fast. And so sometimes, like when I tell people, or if I post, like if I'm going back and seeing your post from a week ago and I'm just not posting on, it's not, I'm not stalking you, it's just like it's just not coming back on my page because I've been off of it for a little bit. So it's kind of hard because I use the social media for my business. So when I'm off, I do like a lot of sending out emails. I do a lot of behind the scenes research and stuff with my business and stuff like that. But that's one of the things that I feel that's necessary, for me to kind of get back on track with some things. So
it's true. And she'll even tell me, like, Tamika, look, if you don't hear from me too often, or you don't hear from me much, because normally we talk like every day.
Yes.
It was kind of routine. So several times a day, not just every day, but several times. Like, you don't hear from me much, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But I'm on a fast, and sometimes she says what she fasting from, sometimes she doesn't. But especially if it's like a social media or texting or whatever fast it is, and I'm like, okay, got it. So now I ain't in my feelings like, what she got going on? She okay over there? You need me to come rescue you?
Yeah.
Like, are you alive? So again, just with that, and I do the same with her. I tell her the same time, like, look, I just need a break. I need to regroup, because it can be very overwhelming, and we don't realize it. And it'll keep us from our goals,
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Glad you did point that out. So with your Shade Room, what do you call it?
The Shade Room and Neighborhood Talk.
Yes, on your catch up or whatever it was. What's going on with that?
I don't know, girl. It's the whole It's a repeat, and that's the thing. It's like a lot of repeated things with the same, like celebrity. They talk a lot of stuff about things that go on in the world, and that's what
Yeah.
I learned. With stuff like that, it's like, dang, people are really just, you know, losing it pretty much. A lot of stuff that you see that happen on the news, people would wait till like nighttime to do it, or something like that. Now people are just like, they don't care. They don't care when it's done. They know a lot of times people have security cameras and stuff now, like the Ring cameras. Like, people really do not care. And so, especially with the holidays and stuff coming up, we have to be really extra cautious and stuff, because a lot of people are truly facing hard times, whether it's financial, whether it's with family, just different things. So a lot of times people don't deal with it the way that we feel like they should deal with it. Like, everybody has their own method of dealing with whatever they go through, and some people just can't handle it, so they just go a route that they think they may need or think that it's right for them, but it's very harmful to somebody else. So it's just, I see a lot of, I'm like, dang, that really happened. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just crazy. I try not to get my mind into that stuff, because sometimes it can get your train of thought going to a whole nother different direction. Like, it's good to know what's going on in the world, but we shouldn't become so wrapped up in it,
That's right.
and stuff. Yeah.
That is so true. I agree. So I know, like Jessica said, she'll use her IG and her Instagram and the on different whatever platforms with the or whoever comes up. What was it again? The Shade Room and all of them news feed. And she does educate me or inform me on what's going on. And half the time I'm like a deer caught in the headlights with, girl, I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you talking about? Who are these people? Girl, you ain't see this? Girl, there's a war going on. I'm like, yeah. But to what extent, I don't know, because I don't watch TV. I'm more of a bookworm. I will read all day. Give me a book, I'm reading that book. But she gonna let me know what's going on, and I'll be like, oh, for real? So with that said, I haven't posted on my social media, which my preferred method is Facebook. I love Facebook. I think I posted the other day, like, I want to get off, but it's kind of like to get on newspaper. So
Yeah.
my little drive right there. So I'd be on the other end, like, girl, with Facebook. And she like, I don't even be on Facebook like that, but I need to because of her business. So I have been posting little things, and depending on how much engagement a topic will get on my page, I'm like, you know what, that'd be a good topic for us, right? So I know I put down one day about how we need to normalize, and I hate the word baby mamas, but sometimes I use those texts because that's what people know. They like, that's what they refer to. So I'm gonna speak the lingo, right? But so with this said, baby moms, baby dads, kids' parents, okay, normalize them having a relationship. Everything does not have to be so negative, right?
Right.
Okay, because I'm not with my kid's father, I'm supposed to hate him. I'm supposed to not be able to be friends. We can't even hold a conversation. It got to be so much tension and just so much whatever because we're not together. And I posted that, and it was some, definitely some, I got a lot of engagement on that one topic. But I do know that's one of the touchy feeling subject too, right? Because again, that's the goal, should be the goal. And I'm sure majority of people would love to be able to have a amicable co-parenting relationship with their kids' other half, whether it's the mother or father, if it warrants. But unfortunately, due to whatever, it may not be warranted. But I think in that case, like, okay, we gotta sit back and realize the kids are our main focus. Take us out, take me out, take you out. It's about these kids. And I think if we get to that point in life, we'll realize, you know what, it probably didn't work out with him, or it probably didn't work out with her. But look what creation we brought into this world. So we give them the best life possible, the best head start we can have, and show them, what it means to be able to co-parent, coexist, and not be in each other's throats, Not having to be like, oh, I can't say this around mommy because about dad or whatever, or anything going on. I had a great time with dad, but I don't want to tell mommy that because mommy may get upset. Oh, you had a great time with dad. You like dad better. Vice versa, like, don't put the kids in the middle of this, because at the end of the day, is the priority.
Right.
You gotta take us out. So I remember on there, some of the comments was like, dang, I wish I could have that relationship, or I don't, and I'm cool with it. And I'm
Mhm.
going to speak on me with me and my kids' father separated. Honey, where we are now, we were not there.
Mhm.
Conversation with what? Understanding what? We had not yet taken us out of that, you know? So until we learned to take us out of it, right? Because again, it was not an easy, me and him were married over 20 years. Prior to us being married over 20 years, we dated 5 years before we got married. So mind you, that's almost like 30 years.
Mhm.
And we divorced. So it was not an amicable divorce as I would have hoped it would have been. But at the end of the day, said and done, everything's over. We're very amicable. We're friends, talk about whatever it is, you know. But we
Mhm.
do have a fine line, boundaries, and all that. We understand. But again, the kids seeing us, oh, mommy and daddy, they're happy, they're getting along, they're better, you know,
Mhm.
versus if it was tension involved. And I just feel all parents, if possible, they should have that relationship. What you think, Jessica?
I'm a fan of co-parenting. I really am. Especially, with my two girls with Sanaya, her dad, she's old enough, she has her own conversation with her dad, and he steps
Yes.
up to the plate, and me and him have a good relationship. And then with my baby, like, her dad is, I could say he's amazing when it comes to helping me with her. Like, he helps me figure it out, and which I'm very thankful for that. It may take us some time to like get it, but we
Got
got there. So,
it.
and again, it's like, okay. And then sometimes it's like, dang, is this too good to be true? But I think too, sometimes we have to get out of that mindset, like it can't be real or it can't be happening, and just like thank God for that it is happening, and that like, okay, God, since this is like, what do I need to do now? What make sure I go in the right direction and make sure I take the proper steps for me, and not just like, I
Yes.
don't know if I should say like abuse the situation and not be productive. So it's kind of like, okay, let me get myself together. Like, I got this help here now, and I don't have to like really figure all the things out. So let me make sure I'm moving in the right direction. So again, when it comes to co-parenting, it really takes a thing of maturity at some point.
Oh, yes.
Um, yeah, and it comes with growth. It comes to a
Yes.
point like, because sometimes like when you have been in a relationship with somebody and y'all do have a baby, it may be some bitterness there, especially like at different points, especially like if you feel like one isn't doing what they should be, and then the other one think that they are doing all they can do, and it's like, no, you could be doing better. So it is
Yes.
part of growing and growth. And I think when you start growing and you start developing in that area, you understand, okay, you do you, I do me, but we're gonna make sure this child is having the best life,
There you go. You
or
nailed it.
whatever. So
Nailed
I'm
it.
a fan of co-parent. I'm a fan of stepmamas as long as they are good.
Yes, because I need a break. And that's what I was telling my kids' father. I'm like, look, bring your own, because sister girl need a break. I've been doing this by myself for
Yeah,
man since 2017. I need a break. So
yeah.
stepmama's welcome. Come on. Honey, when you want me to drop them off, I will give y'all gas money, lunch money, like what you need. So, I ain't against it. I'm
Yeah,
not. So, honey, if you won't hear my
yeah.
kid's father, come on, your time is coming. It's coming. We're gonna make this work because I need a break. And when y'all see me out, y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, she got a break. Just know I've been waiting. It's long overdue.
Right, because who they don't understand, like, it's the
Mm-hmm.
day they are babies, but Lord, sometimes it be trying, and you really have to be like, girl,
Yes.
because that little one of mine, she be
Everywhere.
everywhere.
She was climbing out
Everywhere.
the window. Jessica posted on her snap. She was climbing out the window. I said, what is she doing? What is my baby doing?
She
She
be
told
doing some of
yeah,
everything.
out the car window. I'm like, Gia, what's going on? We ain't got anything,
Girl,
girl,
she
but
do some of
come on, that's my baby.
everything. Yes.
All right. So Sean says it's crazy because some parents downplay each other to the kids and downplay the other spouse as well. That
Mm-hmm.
kills me.
Mm-hmm.
With that.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we
Yeah.
gotta downplay? Because if you gotta downplay us, our friendship, the fact that we can co-parent well, the fact that we're not at each other's throat, the fact that we want the
Mm-hmm.
best for our kids, we don't need to be together. Why are
Right.
we playing? We shouldn't have to. It's about
Right.
the kids, because at the end of the day, them kids gonna be there. They're gonna
Mm-hmm.
always be there. They didn't ask to be brought into this world. They're a gift from God. They're gonna be there.
Right.
So
And
don't
that's
do
one thing that I never, even when like my oldest two, if I had an issue, I never talked bad about, their father to them, because I'm gonna still like the child. If the father's not in the child's life, when they get older, they're gonna
you
realize
don't
who was
realize
there and who wasn't there. They're
and that's
gonna
how it's
realize who
like
stand by their word and who doesn't stand by their word. So, you let a child, when they get older, develop their own relationship. Let them figure out, like, okay, if I want to go spend time with my daddy or my mama, or whomever else, like, you really don't have to downplay the other person to make yourself look
good.
the
And you
best,
told Justice to tell me that Topeka just they'll realize. When we
Mm-hmm.
get there, they like, oh, you must be talking to the kids making their own decision, honey.
Okay.
So you done been there
Yeah.
for how many miles and they still
Mm-hmm.
out the house, drag them out. I ain't got to
Right.
drag them out. Have a conversation with them. See if I said anything. You don't have to. They know. Kids
Right.
know.
Right.
At the end of the day, but Jessica be like, Topeka, don't say nothing. Hush, don't say
Mm-hmm.
nothing. I ain't saying nothing, even though I wanted to. But now he realized, like, I wasn't saying nothing. I be the ones like, hey, you need to go with your dad. You need to spend time. He miss you.
Right.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, because Pika is Pika is the feisty one. And I'm the one that be like, girl, like, cause I'm the more chill. Like, people really have to take me there for me to like go off. Like, you really gotta take me there, because I feel like energy sometimes, but Pika be ready. She be like, girl, I'm like, girl,
I know. I be all on it too over there with her. What she say? Oh, we keep doing this up in here. No, because we're gonna treat all these babies right. I don't care. No,
right.
don't even think. But I'm calm. Like push, but yeah. So Sean says everyone should be on the same page, because you are definitely right. It's all about the kids, and it definitely is.
Mm-hmm.
And then Topeka, that's my sister, they're my twin. We got the same name.
Yes.
She's definitely maturity, and that is so true. And then the Soldier versus J String said truth, which is true.
Mm-hmm.
And Topeka said, I know the feeling. I wish I could have been able to co-parent with my kid's father. And it's never too late. It's never too late. Like I said, took us some time, but we got here. But yeah. So it's never too late. And Sid says, that's so true. They will definitely see. And then the Soldier versus J String said, exactly, children need both parents. And that part is so true. And that's what, people got to realize. Like I always have said, even on our live, and Jessica has too, where I am a female, I can only be the mother. I can never be my kid's father. I can never be anybody's father. Again, we're all wired differently. We all bring different stuff to the table. So I think, again, and it kills me, Mother's Day, I get single mothers doing it. It's single fathers doing it too. But why am I telling myself Happy Father's Day? I ain't no man. I'm not a man. But I'm Happy Mother's Day.
See, I don't know. Well, once it's been years ago, my son messaged me and he told me, he said Happy Father's Day. And I've never told him to say that. And I was like, and I asked him, I said, were you sure? And I understand where that can come from. He was like, yeah, because he's seen me as both. You know what I'm saying? Like he's seen me as his mother and his father. And I'm thankful though that he had his uncles, my dad, to show him that male side, as well. But he still took the time out to say, and I think we can't take the place of a father, and a father can't take the place of a mother. But I think where people say that, or where it comes from, is that we still try to show them, hey, as a male, this is what you need to do, or this is how you treat a female, or this is how, whatever. Because still to this day, he'll either, like my brother, he'll call him or message him, but he'll come to me and say, well, hey, even when it's a relationship, he'll get my advice, on a lot of things and stuff, so I think that's where sometimes people will say, whatever. But and then on another note, with both kids need the parents, I totally agree with that. But this is my but.
Okay.
It depends.
But.
It depends. It depends on that individual. Because if the father is still out there like doing crazy stuff and doing crazy stuff in front of my child, I'd rather my child not be exposed to that. So you know what I'm saying? It depends. It really depends on, for me, where the mentality of the father is. I know people say, well, if you knew how they was, you shouldn't have a baby by them. Sometimes you don't know how a person is until like later on. You know what I'm saying? So again, if that other parent is not structurally sound and they're still doing whatever and they're still like not having any growth, I don't want my child around that. But that's just me, you know. So that's just my butt with the both parents. But yes, kids do need both parents in their life. That's, you know, productive. They need to see both sides. And even if you're not together, they still need to see their mother and father being respectful to each other.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
so that's
Anybody
the big
disrespect
thing
the
too.
other parent too. So
Yeah.
that is true. So the soldier versus J Strings, I'm sorry, says Sean Barnes facts. And then he said true story to Sean. Sean be on it. She be on it. He said, I agree, but it can go both ways, which it can. So I'm gonna switch up a little bit on another topic, okay? So I posted again. I'm going back to mine because we're just talking, you know, girl talk, right? So it says, knowing your worth will have your phone dry and you sleeping alone at night.
Girl.
So we're gonna go there, okay?
My phone don't even need to be on. If it went for my family and like my children, I wouldn't even have a phone because my phone be dry. My phone be so dry. For real. Like it will. Like when you don't entertain certain conversations, it will have, like if I want to entertain like crazy conversations and meaningless conversations that don't have any meaning, then it wouldn't be, it would be ringing all the time, or you know, messages coming through all the time. But no, it's like
time is money, right? Peace. I ain't gonna play.
Right.
I'm not gonna play with you. You're not gonna play
Right.
with me. I'd rather be reading a book. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's interesting, and that is so true. And I know, you know, I don't want to mess up a saying because you know I would mess up a saying, right? But being busy all the time does not necessarily mean you're being productive, right?
Right.
I'm gonna bring that, you know, analogy back to this right here too. If your phone popping don't mean that, but I don't know. But once you know your worth, you ain't gonna sit back and settle for anything less, you know?
Right.
For what? Why? So let my phone be dry. I'm cool with that. I'm at peace.
Right.
But then if it's not dry, just know it we good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
yeah.
no, not just to be having something to do, but like I said, you know, if she won't just, if you're bored and you just want to be entertained, like let me see. I'm about to play with.
Right.
In just the words, but see, I ain't gonna play because I'd be like, I ain't got time for it. I have a one track mind for real. Like, I know my eyes got big on purpose, but I'm not gonna play with nobody. I just don't have time for that. My time is valuable. No, if I get that bored, I'm going to read a book. I'm gonna find something to do. I'm gonna play with my grandson. We about to color draw. I got some arts and crafts. I mean, he can't even color and draw, but I'm gonna color and draw.
Right.
I got all these things going on in my mind. I'm not gonna play with nobody. I ain't got time to waste. My time is
exactly.
So if I am, it gotta be something because we good. So
right.
I'm gonna go to the comments real quick, right? So Sean said, hey, am I saying that right? Am I thinking about
she just saying, hey, oh, hey, yeah. She agreeing.
The soldier versus J Strings said, oh well, I get my Z's. That's
yes.
You know your word, right? You ain't
yes.
nobody. Respect.
Right.
And Tyshawn said, for real, my phone's so dry when it do ring, I already know who's calling.
Right. right.
And Sid said, yes, indeed. I know my worth and they can't afford it. Ooh.
Okay.
Girl,
okay.
I love it.
yes.
I posted a while back on a shirt. It said something about if you don't pay my bills, shh. And then they had I wrote on the top, I said, yeah, because now I'm gonna start charging for my time, right? We good. Time is valuable. Time is money. And time
right.
you get time back.
Yes.
To realize you cannot get that time back.
No, you can't. Not at all.
But everybody's at different points in their life. So if they want to play, let them play. We good. Sean said, come on now, Pika, girl. You know, I'm gonna bring it one way or the other, just to go bring it too. But yeah, we good over here. So So let's see what else we got. Just we got anything else? Yeah. Hey,
Well,
listen,
I put a post, a meme up, I put a meme up where it was, if your significant other asked you to block somebody, would you? So that was a lot of engagement on there because it was different things. Some people said no, depending on what it was. I was like, it depends on, because I automatically, I guess like from relationships in the past, I would automatically think that they just didn't want me talking to somebody, you know? So it's like, okay, why does this person want me to block this other person? Like if this person is somebody I knew from school and they're just coming in my inbox saying, hey, how you doing? You know, talking or whatever. And then my significant other just say, well, block him. You know, it's like, why? It's nothing going on. It's nothing, whatever. But some people, you know, seen it as a respect thing, you know, as far as like if your significant other and, you know, say that that person is causing turmoil in your relationship or causing problems in your relationship, then it should, and, you know, then yes, you know, go and block them. But if a person, me personally, if a person is causing problems in my relationship or problems with, you know, if I told them, hey, I'm in a relationship and they keep aggravating me and I'm gonna block them off. Like my significant other don't even have to tell me to block them because that's something I'm gonna automatically do. So that was my take on it. But, you know, some people, they gave, you know, very in-depth answers as to why and stuff like that. So what you think, Pika? Like if your person that you would say, hey, block this person. What do you think about that? Would you automatically block them or would you want to get a reason behind it?
If my significant other asked me to block someone, so those who know me know that I was a tomboy growing up, right? I believe that females and males can have friendships, okay? But if I do have a friendship with a male, that male is going to know I'm with somebody and there's never been any disrespect, because if there was ever any disrespect, me and that male friend, if it was a male, and I'm thinking you're talking about a male, but I got to be specific, we wouldn't even be communicating, period, you know? So it'd be strictly on a friendship basis anyways, before the relationship is even formed with my significant other, right? So significant other comes along and was like, hey, I want you to block Joe Blow. Example, is there no Joe Blow, but just using the term. If I felt it was already uncomfortable, he would already been blocked, right? So I would want to inquire as to why, because again, you just never know. Is it because he's feeling like it's inappropriate? Did something happen that I'm not aware of? What? And I will take it into consideration. But I do know sometimes, but you got to know the person you're with too. So I think that goes before anything, you know? So if you know the person you with and say that I'm with somebody and they've been friends with this female for years, and I come along and I'm just like, oh, block her. What did she do to me?
Right. Yeah.
So why would I just say block her? So again, that I can't answer that question. But in the event that say there was disrespect coming along, right? Yeah, I definitely will block. And I hope my significant other will too, if the disrespect is there, you know. But again, we gotta respect our relationship, because if we don't respect it, ain't nobody else gonna respect it.
Right.
So we
Right.
put that up front at the foremost, you know, regardless of who is with, long-term friend, short-term friend, whoever, you know. Now, ain't no new friends coming in as far as other
right.
sexes,
We ain't
whatever.
having no new cousins. Oh, this my cousin that I just found out about yesterday.
Okay, what line is your lineage, you know? But no, we gotta respect our relationship. As long as we respect it, we got it, you know, and you have that understanding with the person you're with, you know, I feel. So yeah. Let me go to the comments real quick. So Ike Irene says no reason should be asked. Okay, just do it, is what you're saying. Like Nike, just do it. Comment, Ike Irene.
Yeah, that's what she said.
You should just block them. Okay, respect. I can see that. So, Pika, you ain't worried about buddy feelings. Oh, I'm worried about buddy feelings. I didn't want to say that because I am worried about buddy feelings, right? But true enough, I'm looking at it from a different side. So if I'm with Buddy, I should know Buddy. That's how I'm gonna take it. I know Buddy. I know Buddy ain't just a jealous person. I know he ain't just telling me to block them for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would block him. No questions asked. You're right. In that circumstance, you're absolutely right. I ain't worried about Buddy feelings because me and Buddy, we about to go far. Because if I'm invested in Buddy, we going far. So yeah, you're right. But I guess I was just saying, like, which I wouldn't be in a relationship with somebody I didn't know, so I can't say that part. But some people are just like, oh, block them just to block them. Kind of like the example Jessica gave.
Mm-hmm.
John, I see nothing wrong with friends, but that's where it comes into play that your significant other should at least know who they are at some point, long or short term. And I agree. And I guess that's what I was trying to say too, because again, if you're friends and you've been friends, hopefully it won't cross that line. But yeah, I will block them. I got read. So thank you. Because I ain't worried about Buddy. I really am.
As long as he worried about my feelings now, because I don't know. I think this, again, it's just my personal opinion. I mean, I feel like it's a whole thing with trust. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if somebody is coming and causing confusion in our relationship, like from my end, causing confusion, I'm going to automatically do that anyway. Like he don't have to tell me to block him. But at the same time, like I ain't gonna be checking your phone. Like I ain't gonna lie. I had my days where I was cracking codes, checking phones, checking emails. And I'm like, you know what? I ain't doing this no more. Like I ain't, because you know what? You could tell somebody to block them, but guess what? They uploading fake anonymous numbers. They're emailing this person, then deleting the emails. Listen, they gonna find, if somebody want to communicate with somebody. If they want to communicate with somebody, they're going to communicate. I don't care if you tell them to block them. I don't care if you tell them to delete the number. I don't care if you tell them to give your passcode to the phone. They will find a way. That's just point blank, period. But again, with the whole blocking thing, I don't know. Even though when I was in a relationship and I knew that person was doing whatever, I never told them to block, because I probably knew that they would have different ways. But that's just coming from my experience and my perspective from everything. But I understand, like, if you do, have that respect, and that's something that you choose to do, what works for y'all, that's what works for y'all. But that was just my personal insight.
Understood. For sure. Dang. So we're gonna go to another one, y'all. It says, if he can't post you and you can't post him, then y'all not post to be together. So I had a few comments, likes, and stuff like that from that one, right? And some people are like, you know what? I don't want my relationship out there on the line. I don't want to be posted, right? Because if you ain't posted, I guess can't no drama come. And some people like true facts. If you can't post me, I can't post him. That means we ain't supposed to be together, right? I don't know. Jessica, what's your take on that, hon? You want to be posted?
I don't care. I mean, that's something I personally wouldn't care about. I know when you do post, it does bring a lot of attention, to you. It can. I'm not going to say it does, because some people, it may not bring a lot of attention, but it can bring a lot of attention to your relationship. And, some people are not genuinely happy for you. So they will like try to figure out, and they'll be like, who is this person? Wait, you know who this is? Have you ever seen him before? And they will really dig up information on that person. Like, I'm like, is it that serious? Like, for real?
Oh, girl, I tell you everything.
So I think some people become more invested in your relationship than you are. And it's like, okay, so I think when people don't want to, like me, I'm a private person when it comes to a lot of things. And it ain't because I don't care about who knows my business, who in my business is my business, but it comes from like, I'd rather keep it my business, if that makes sense. Like, and I think some people don't want the extra drama, because people will go to extra lengths to find out things about who you dealing with. And it's like, that is like really crazy. So I think some people may look at it like, well, why you not posting me? You post it now. If you were the person that posts everybody else and post everything else, and they don't post you not one time, like for your birthday or nothing like that, then it's gonna raise an issue for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you can post such and such over here about whatever, but you can't post me on my birthday. Like, I understand, like, sometimes, but I don't think it should be like a everyday routine, because people,
you ain't even get no shout out, girl, on your birthday, but he posting.
Right. You posting, saying telling everybody else happy birthday, but you ain't saying happy birthday to me. Like, you ain't even got to say we together. Like, people don't even have to know that we're together, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's how we gonna do it. Okay, because as females, sometimes we look at stuff like that. But I think I don't think that's a validation for your relationship, because people will post their relationship and they go back to arguing the next minute. You know what I'm saying? So I think some people use social media to try to get validation from others versus
So,
what's
question:
really going on.
have you been in a relationship, right, or a situationship, or whatever they call this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all have been together for a while, but nobody knew that you were with this person.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was no sneaky link, but y'all just kept y'all stuff on a DL. Have you
Mm-hmm.
ever had that?
Yeah.
And it probably worked for a little work to y'all advantage, right?
Yeah, because I don't like people be nosy for real.
Yeah, that's what
People
I
would even, but even if,
want to come out with whoever I'm dealing with. I ain't coming out, no.
but sometimes even if a person see y'all together out somewhere, they gonna be asked. They will go up and say, "Well, girl, I seen Jessica with such and such. You ever seen her? Who she talking to? Or who she dating?"
I don't
That
have
may
that
be my
problem.
date.
Don't nobody know me and P. Cola. You got that problem in Panama City. You do, not me.
But it's like, dang, you know what I'm saying? But
I couldn't, because I'm here. I can't talk to nobody where I said I could never do that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just too close or whatever. I'm weird like that. I be want to be flued out.
Yeah, we'll pop up. We'll pop up when we look on our wedding day. That's when we gonna pop up.
I'll be at your wedding because I feel bad. So Hope says, I think as long as there's no disrespect, then no, I wouldn't block them, because I always shut it down if it's disrespectful. Once I tell them I'm married, there you go. The Hope on it, she on it.
Yes.
And then Sid says, girl, that's so true, Jessica. And Sean says, Ken said he don't care about being posted as long as I love him. Girl, see,
right.
I'll be telling them like they're a couple right there. They are just a couple. They hold vibe, relationship, everything. They be on our live going.
Yes.
He's telling it like it is.
Yes.
Like, see, I love that. And y'all different, because y'all good. I know both of y'all can speak y'all mind and say whatever, and ain't nobody gonna come in and just allow it, and y'all still gonna flourish, But you know, sometimes people, some men can't handle it. People get in their inbox, "Oh, you so fine." Well, he wasn't fine before you knew I was
right.
You weren't stunned him before, or vice versa for the female. Ain't heard and that's everybody in her inbox, but now all of a sudden she posted it, and all these ninjas want to get in the box. Like, come on, y'all, what are we doing here? Yes. But and you got to have somebody that's willing to be like, you know what, it ain't happening. I'm shutting it down from the get-go. But are they able to do that? Some people aren't. I don't even entertain it. Hope says people be putting on for the book, then they be miserable as hell at home behind closed doors.
Yes, definitely.
Say it again. Yes. And that's the part that we ain't faking.
Right.
And Sean says, thank you. We aren't perfect, but we stand our ground. And that's what it's about. Because again, you got to show that respect for each other, and ain't nobody else going to show it, because people are going to try to justify you.
Right.
Exactly. Like, you know me for 30 years and you ain't saying nothing to me, but now since I post something with a dude, now you want to come.
Right.
Right. Girl, now you want to come. Make it make sense.
They come out the woodworks.
Yes. So before we wrap it up, because we about to wrap it up soon, y'all. We're on this little hour thing, trying to stay with that. Y'all have anything y'all want us to bring up today with the girl talk? If not, we got one more little quick topic we're gonna talk about, and then we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna say peace to y'all, and we're gonna see y'all next week. If y'all got something, drop it in the comment, drop the link if y'all want to come on. We have the link also where you can come on. But Jessica, you want to end it with one thing, or you want me to take it? How you want to do it, girl?
It don't matter. I didn't have. Let me try to think of another quick topic. I didn't have, because girl, the stuff I want to, it might take a little longer. So.
All right, I got one. I'm just going down what I posted on my line, right? So I'm gonna go to this one. It says it be them. No, we ain't gonna do that one. Hold on. We ain't gonna do that one. And y'all know I'm a straight Alabama fan, right? So I know y'all be getting tired of hearing me talk about Bama, but baby, we did that this past Saturday. But that's not what we was gonna talk about, right? But I just had to put that in there.
She
Okay.
said Ken said he need another hour.
He need a whole nother one, right? We're gonna do a continuation probably next week. So, and we're gonna have a girl talk part 2. So this is the part here. We're gonna end with this one, right? So I posted something that says dating in 2023. And we're about to roll over to 2024 because these prices, the cost ain't going down. It's still sky. I mean, the stuff's still going up. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a gallon of juice the other day. I said, what? The what? Please. But I had to have a juice, so I got it. But Poe said dating in 2023 be like, I live with my ex, but we not together. That one. That one. Tell me.
Girl, the way times is now, like people be looking for roommates.
But the ex though.
I honestly think that some people, looking back, just talking to different people, I honestly think that people can have relationships with their ex and it not be anything sexual or no chemistry connection or anything. Just because the chemistry and stuff isn't there anymore, huh?
Living together, be my roommate.
Yeah.
Girl, I don't want that person.
I mean, it's not personally anything that I would say like I agree with, but I know speaking with other people, I know it's something that can be done. It's like one of those things that you gotta like really hear or listen to somebody do it. But me personally accept it. No. But yeah, but I think that it's something that can be done, especially if you're not, because girl, yeah, because I could be with someone and I not even have no type of ounce of even being with them, period. But I couldn't stay with none of my exes anyway, but not the funds from that. Huh?
That part. We ex for a reason. Ain't that Summer Walker song? Ex for a reason? No.
But yeah, you don't have to be mad about with your ex though. I mean, you don't have to have a hate relationship with your ex.
I ain't never say hate. I said staying together.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. But the way that you said it, I thought that you meant like I said no about my exes, meaning that we don't even have like no dealing. But that's why I took it like I said, that you don't have to hate your ex. But I know some people may have that relationship with their ex, so they can stay with them and not have any feelings or whatever. Like they do what they do when they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, speaking with people that have went places with their ex, even with their ex-husband, and they had their ex-husband stay in the same room with them, but they have a child together, but they went for something with that child and they stayed, but it was nothing. Like it was just absolutely nothing. Huh?
I get that. I get that. And I mean, I can be the same way and it won't be nothing. That part I do get. But I was like, dating in 2023 be like, I live with my ex, not going on vacation, not no staycation. I live with my ex, but
times are hard. So look, some people may have to do what they gotta do.
I don't want that ninja that stay with his ex. I'm sorry, keep that for somebody else. No, because again, I don't know. Y'all dating? I get it. And everybody's not like that. Me and my ex, we could stay together and it won't be nothing. Nothing at all. And Sean said, yeah, we're not going backwards. I agree. So at the end of the day, it's like, because you know how I feel like your home is your sacred place, right? That's your peace. And I ain't saying you can't be at peace because you and your ex not fighting, y'all not bickering, right? So you can still have peace, but no, it could be an understanding there, but no.
That's one of the things, to each his own. Like whatever works for you. That's look, whatever works for you.
I can get another roommate because I mean, people like you said, it's hard out here. Somebody else gonna need a roommate. So I mean, let me look at their application. You go find you another roommate, and we're gonna make it work because everybody need roommates, right? Today it's hard.
Yeah,
I just don't need to be my ex. No.
I guess some people rather stick with what they know and not bring in somebody that may be crazy and try to take over the whole house and yeah. I don't know. I guess everybody, they had a different reasons as to why. But I've heard, like, if I'm with somebody and you telling me that you stay with your ex, I'd be like, nah, I'll be an Inspector Gadget. On my part,
there you go.
But on my part, I went, but I know that it is something that could potentially work for somebody else.
I agree.
Yeah.
I just said not for me. Hey, can y'all do that? Can y'all like be with somebody and they stay with their ex? We asking our audience. So y'all come through with the comments. Can y'all do that?
Ken said it's hard out here for pimp. Right.
All right, yeah. Oh my God. And then if the ex don't have their money on time, what you gonna put them out? Now that's gonna be bickering between y'all. You gotta go. You know what?
But that's one thing that you that's one thing that you gotta that's with anybody that you roommate with. That's one thing. That's one of them things that you gotta
And it's the saying too that says don't do business with family because business can ruin a family dynamics or cause issues and conflict. So that right there's gonna be kind of like a business again.
That ain't your family though.
Huh?
Your ex not your family.
I don't know, Jessica. I don't know. I get X for a reason. I say H. No, thank you. No, I will help you find a place to stay. I will help you fill out the application. You can put me down as a reference, but you can't come back up and we don't need that. We be cordial, we good, but we don't need nothing. I don't need no girl calling me, asking me question. Are you such as no, we not. Well, was he home? Girl, I don't know where he was. That don't mean he might.
No. Oh, so what Ken said, yeah, he can. And then he said he gonna hook the girl up with someone.
He said he can.
Right, right. Hook them up with somebody to keep them out bothering you. Yes, and y'all split them bills up.
No, for her. Thank you, sis. But if you gonna hook the ex up with somebody, and then the person you hook them up with, they gonna be calling you, wondering what's going on. Well, why they acting funny?
Nah, but that's like that whole if it's like me, I wouldn't accept it because it's something that I personally couldn't deal with. Like if you know that person, when y'all start dating or whatever, and you know that person staying with his ex, and you know it's gonna be a problem, don't get yourself involved. Like, just don't even start the relationship with that person. Like, go on about your business just to keep away from the headaches and all that stuff. So, yeah. And child, how they gonna get your number to call you asking you questions?
Girl, but you know people do crazy stuff. Like,
girl, I know. Look, going through the phone.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, why your number here? Well, he stayed with me. Well, he answered the phone last night. He said he was asleep. Was he asleep? Or were y'all say, oh,
right.
No, we are friends. He's a roommate. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't go down there to check.
Yeah, people popping up at the house and all none of that nonsense.
Girl, we don't need them problems. No. So Sean said, y'all know he a fool.
We know.
Yes, we already know. But I'm with them on that. Let's go hook them up with somebody. So get somebody else to do that.
Girl, it's true. Sometimes you want to do that without them even staying with you. Let me find somebody for you so you can leave me alone.
Quickly, yes.
Right.
Yeah, I've done that too before. Try to help my ex find somebody. Like, look, yeah. But that ain't go too well. So I thought he was like, no, and the people he was choosing, I'm like, oh,
yeah.
I don't know. Whatever works. Well, I think we're done for tonight, y'all. We did it a little less than an hour. So what you got, Jessica? You got anything? Does our audience have anything before we kind of get off?
Yeah, y'all have any questions or comments at all? So we are going to, I think, because that is surprised by us. Okay.
Yes.
So yes, we have so we know we've done like the Q&A thing with us where y'all came on and asked us questions, just like, like simple questions, but we want to give our story about things that has happened in our lives, ask each other questions. So y'all stay tuned on the dates for that, because I know y'all probably like, well, dang, what they be having going on? What's going on? What happened in their life?
Gotcha. Sean said, Ken said keep the same topic for next week. So they want a part 2.
Okay.
All right. So.
Oh, wait, next week is Halloween.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Is that Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay. So we won't be doing Tuesday, y'all, because of the holiday. However, when we come back, we are going to do the interviews. It's going to be personal interviews. So I'm going to interview Jessica. She's going to interview me, but we'll kind of tweak it because we probably can start that the second week if we agree to do the continuation of this one. Because I know it's probably a lot more than we can talk about, but we definitely going to be doing personal interviews with each other on each other.
Yeah.
November. So we're going to be being interviewed, and that is going to be left out. And I'm not going to know what questions she's going to ask me. She's not going to know what questions I ask her. But we're going to be put on
the spot.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous because it's going to be interesting.
Right.
Who already knows everything about you gonna interview you. Like, what you gonna say? What questions you gonna have? Like,
right,
girl, don't have me up here stuttering and up here looking down and trying to think. But I don't know. But whatever it is, we got to answer it. So it's going to be very, very, very interesting, y'all. So y'all don't want to miss it.
Right.
Which will be coming in November on Topeka and Jessica, Facebook, YouTube, or whatever other social media. So y'all don't want to miss that. And we'll have a continuation for this week. So
yes.
Sid said, thanks for the invite, Topeka. You are so welcome. Thank you for coming.
And thanks for joining us.
Yes, and y'all please go like, share. Please share this and tell others about our platform. My son, I'm sorry, y'all. My son coming here, and I'm looking like I'm trying to close this out. So y'all tell others about our platform and please come back and join us. We're going to be here every Tuesday minus this coming Tuesday because it's Halloween, same time, same place.
Right.
Sean says, hey, this is key. Y'all know if emotions are still involved, if he brings some other girl by there, it's a fight.
Oh yeah. Now if y'all still got emotional ties with each other, no.
Yeah, that's true. That's disaster. That's again, like,
right.
One may have them, one may not. One may admit that they do, one may don't. So staying with the ex could be a disaster. Simeon, what you think, baby?
Right.
I'm asking my son, my 14-year-old son. You think exes should stay together?
Nope. Yeah.
Okay, he said he don't care. he ain't at that level yet. He just like he don't care. 1 minute, okay. So Willie said, when y'all bringing back the late night combos?
Yes, we do need to bring those back. Yes, we do.
I think November we'll start it back because we're working on some stuff too, and like we're really close. Blizzard, we had him on last week, and he was very helpful, providing some information and all of that. So shout out to him for that. So we're working on a few things too.
Yes.
So when we do our late night, it'll actually be like call it in a what is it? Keith Sweat Hotel. What is that?
The Sweat Hotel, where he had people call in.
Yes, it's gonna be like the Sweat Hotel. Y'all call
in
late night live.
Right. Our last late night live lasted over 2 hours. When it close to 3, it was.
Girl, no, it was longer than that because we got on at 10. I think we got up to like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it was late. We stayed on late that night.
It was good. And I don't think Willie got on that night. Like, we're gonna need you to show up this time, Willie.
Yeah, I don't think he did either. But yeah, for our late nights, y'all, we want y'all to get comfortable. Grab y'all wine, grab y'all whatever, your tea, your juice, or whatever. So yeah, because we be comfortable. I was on the couch the last time and everything. We be comfortable on our late night lives.
Yes, Sis said you welcome. And Sean said he going off. We must continue. Love y'all. Love y'all too. Love y'all. Love y'all.
Love y'all. Good night.
For the next live, Ken. Sean said we need that late night. We bringing it, so we're gonna let y'all know when that is. And she said it was 4 hours. So
oh wow, yeah, we was on for a long time.
Yeah, but it was heated. So y'all show up when we do it again. We'll definitely let y'all know.
Yes,
I'm gonna be there. I'm there and gonna have my drink and be nosy. Come.
Yes, have your drink.
All right, so we'll see y'all not this coming Tuesday, but the following Tuesday here, same time. We thank y'all for joining us. And we'll see y'all.
Y'all have a good night.
Good night. Thank y'all.